Hi students, today this is main lesson 4. We are continuing with onto function. Before starting the lesson, let me tell you one thing. I am very happy that a lot of students are observing my lesson. So lot of viewers are there. My request is those who are not yet subscribed, please subscribe my channel so that you will get all the lessons, because I am putting all the lessons in playlist in a different folders actually, so that it is very easy for you to go through the lessons. So let me start. In the last class, I have given you the idea of one function. One function. So definition is, and method of proving also. Whenever f is 1, this is what we have to prove. If f of x1 equal to f of x2, then we have to show that x1 equal to x2. And in the last lecture, I have given you a sufficient number of examples for one function. Now, let me give one or two examples how to prove that a given function is 1. So let us take first example. So f is a function from R to R defined by say f of x equal to say 2x plus 1, x belonging to R. Show that, question is this, show that f is, show that f is 1. So what you have to do is, whenever we want to prove 1 and when the given domain and codomain are infinite, so this is the procedure you have to do. So suppose x1 and x2 are in the domain are here. Let f of x1 equal to f of x2. So this implies 2x plus 1 is the definition. So it is 2x1 plus 1 equal to 2x2 plus 1. So when you cancel, this implies 1 and 1 you can cancel. So 2x1 equal to 2x2. Therefore, this implies x1 equal to x2. So this is the definition of 1. This implies therefore f is 1. See, this is the, yesterday I told, this is the definition and this is the procedure of proving 1 whenever this type of functions are given. So this is the first question. Now let me give one more example where the function is not 1. The function is not 1. So let us take, say, f is a function from R to R defined by f of x equal to say 2x square plus 1. Then show that f is not 1. F is not 1. So I told you yesterday also in the last class, whenever you want to disprove, show that it is not 1, what you can do is, show that there are two numbers here, or elements here in the domain, which are going to the same image. So now, -1 and 1 belong to R here in the domain. F of -1 equal to 2 into -1 square plus 1, and f of 1 equal to 2 into 1 square plus 1. So this gives 3, this also gives 3. That means -1 image is 3 one image is also 3. So they are same. So this implies F is not 1, 1. So this is the thing. This is also called counter example method. Last year in mathematical reasoning you have seen different types of proofs, and disproving is normally giving a counter example. Now let me go to the next type of function. In the last lecture I told there are two types of functions. One is 1, 1, second one is on. Now let us study the second type, onto function. Onto. First let me give the idea, then let me give the definition. See, onto function means you take a set A, another set B. Suppose f is the function. Onto is very simple. If you take, for example, 1, 2, 3, some element. Suppose you take here 1, 2, 3, etc. If, or I will take only 1, 2. If 1 goes to 1, let us say, 2 also goes to 1, 3 goes to 2. Still it is a function. Of course, here 1 and 2 are going to the same, but it is a function. But here you see, all the elements are images. That is onto. That means, if in the second set, that is codomain, if no element is left without being image, or in other words, all the elements here are images, it is called onto function. That's all. Say for example, if I write the function like this, 1, 2, 3, x, y, z. Suppose 1 is going to x, 2 is also going to x, 3 is also going to x. So this is still a function. It is a function, but these two elements are left out. So the image, set of images only one, x. So range is the code, a subset of codomain, then it is not onto. If the range and codomain are one and the same, it is onto. So this is the concept of onto function. Now let me define what onto function is. So this is the definition. A function f from A to B is onto if every element y belonging to B is image of some element x belonging to A. So what is the condition is every element y belong to this. Even if you need not write every element, say every y belonging to B is image of every x belonging to A. So this is the meaning of onto function. Now let us take a few examples to understand the onto function. Let us say f is a function from n to n defined by f of x equal to x plus 1. Then check whether it is on. Now you can see like this, f of 1 is 1 plus 1, which is 2. f of 2, which is 2 plus 1, 3. Like this it continues. So here 1 is left out. 1 is not image. So this is not on. Or if you want to use diagram, this is the thing. F. See 1 here it is going to 2. So this 1 is left out. 2 is going to 3. 3 is going to 4. Like this. So this is left out. Therefore this is not onto. So F is not onto. As 1 belonging to n means here. So codomain is not image. Is not image. So this is the explanation. Now let me take for example here. Suppose I take instead of n, if I take w, that is set of integers, but this includes 0 also. In that case it becomes on. See, like this, w then n. W, this is w, this is n. Suppose you define now f of x equal to x plus 1. So what happens? F of 0 will go to 1, f of 1 will go to 2, etc. So here 0, it starts from 0 to this side. Here it starts from 1 to etc. This 0 goes to 1, 1 goes to 2, etc. So this becomes on. Therefore, if you change the codomain and domain, you can also make it 1, 1 and 1. This is one important concept we should remember. Given a function, you cannot say whether it is 1, 1 or on 2 unless codomain and domain are given. And sometimes, even though it is not 1, 1 or not 2, you can make it 1, 1 and on 2 by changing the domain and codomain. So this is the thing. Now, let us take a few examples. Say, f is a function from n to n. I will take n only. F of x equal to 2x. F of x equal to 2x. Is it on 2? Is it on 2? So, let us check. F of 1. This will go to 2 into 1, 2. F of 2, it will go to 2 into 2, that is 4. F of 3, this will go to 2 into 3, that is 6. That means, if you use the diagram, normally in the beginning, it is better you use diagram so that it is more convenient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. here. This is n. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Then you see 1 is going to 2, 2 is going to 4, 3 is going to 6 here. That means you see 1 is left out, 3 is left out, then 5 is left out, like that. So all the odd integers here, they are not the images. Therefore it is not on 2. This is not on 2. So I think this much is sufficient to understand what do you mean by 1, 1 and what do you mean by on. Now let me give one example where we have to show that it is on. So let me give one example. Say f is a function from R to R defined by f of x equal to 2x. Same example I am taking. Earlier it was n to n 2x. Here it is f of x 2x, but the domain and range are R and R. Then question is this: show that f is on to f is on. Now before proving, let me first give an idea why it is on. See, let me use the diagram. This is R, number line. This is the domain. This is R, codomain. Now what we have to prove is, according to definition, any element here, any number is here, should be the image of some number here. That's the concept. Say, let me just write a few numbers here, 0 and 1. Only two I am taking, 0 and 1. Suppose now you take 0, this 0 will go to, actually this 0 will go to this 0 because 2x. So f of 0 will be 0 only, 2 into 0, this is 0. Suppose you take f of 1, what happens is, this will go to 2 into 1, this is 2. Suppose you take, say 2 will go to 1, 0. Where this 1 will be, what is the, suppose you take 1 as the number, what is the pre-image of this one? See, if it is on to, what should happen is, every element here should have some pre-image here. See here what happens is this one will come to half, because f of half if you take, by definition it is 2 into half, this is 1. So this half, here half is there, this half will go to 1. Now you say, suppose you want half here, this half is also image, because this half will come to half of these two, that is 1 by 4. 1 by 4, because f of 1 by 4 according to definition is 2 into 1 by 4, this is 1 by 2. Thus, you take any number here, half of that number is here, because real number means it is a continuous line. Whichever point you take here, half of that distance, you will get 1 point here. So that clearly shows it is on. But this is only explanation to understand why it is on. But this is not a proof. So logically we have to prove using the definition. So yesterday also I made it clear in the previous lecture. Knowing is one thing, understanding is one thing, proving is second step. So let me prove this one. So what is the procedure? Now recall the definition. Whenever a function f is from a to b, if you want to show that this is a function, for every element here, you should show there is an element here, so that it becomes the image. So this is the thing. Now what I do is, it is the reverse of 1 1 now. So let y be in R, which are here. So I will just write here codomain, such that f of x equal to y. Okay. Now, if I am able to find an element here which is the pre-image of this, so my work is done. Now, f of x is actually f of x equal to 2x. So, this equal to y. So, this implies what? X must be equal to y by 2. But look here, y is a real number. Whenever y is a real number, y by 2 is also real number. That means you take any element y here in the codomain, y by 2 equal to x, this will be definitely there in the domain. And now one more thing is, f of x is already equal to y. That is our assumption. That means this x by 2 real number, this is going to y, where y is the image. So this proves f is onto, because for every element y belonging to R, there is a pre-image x equal to y by 2, which is here, that is f of x equal to y. So f is onto. This is the way of proving onto. So I have completed now two concepts. One is 1 1, another one is onto. And another alternate name for 1 1 it is injective, onto it is surjective. So onto function, sometimes they also call it as surjective. Now let me go one step further. Now you think like this. Suppose there is a function from a to b. If it is 1 1 also, it is 1 1 also, and it is onto also. It is 1 1 and it is onto also. This function is called bijective function. So this is the thing. So here what you have to do is, whenever a given example is given, I have to prove, if it is to be proved, it is 1 1, I have to prove first, then we have to prove it is on. First let me define the function, because definition is important. Definition of one bijective function is this. Bijective. So a function f from a to b is bijective if it is both 1 1 1 1 and onto. So if it is both 1 1 and onto, it is called bijective function. Bijective function. Now let me give some examples. Say if you take f from A to B, where both A and B are finite sets. Say for example, I will take A equal to say 1, 2, 3 and B equal to say x, y, z. Say this one. Now be careful. Since f should be 1, 1, different elements here should go to different elements. So 1 goes to x, 2 goes to y, 3 goes to z. So the first criteria is fulfilled, 1, 1. Here there are 3 elements, x, y, z. It is also onto because every element here is image. So in case of finite sets actually, a function can be bijective only if these two should have same number of elements. Look here, for example, if this contains 1, 2, 3 or x, y, z and t, let us say, then what happens is you can make it 1 1. Say 1 goes to x, 2 goes to y, 3 goes to z, but this t is left out. Then it cannot be onto. It is 1 1, but it is not on. On the other hand, suppose it is like this. It is like this, only 2 elements. Then you can make a function. For example, 1 goes to x, 2 goes to y, 3 also goes to y. Still it is a function. But it is not 1 1. It is onto. See, because every element here is image, so this is onto. So you can make onto or you can make 1 1 with different conditions. But when you want to make both 1 1 and onto, both finite sets should have same number of elements. Then only we can make. Now let us take, because we have already discussed lot of questions on 1 1 and onto. I need not discuss again. Let me take a few examples of bijective function. So first example, see f is a function from R to R defined by f of x equal to say 3x minus 2. So is it a bijective function? Is it bijective? Suppose it is bijective function, I have to show that it is 1 1 and it is onto. I have to prove. How to prove it? So first one, let me check whether it is 1 1 or not. We know the procedure. So let f of x1 equal to f of x2, x1, x2 belonging to R. So this implies 3x1 minus 2 equal to 3x2 minus 2. So now you can cancel 2, 2, then 3x1, this implies equal to 3x2. Once again cancelling 3, you get x1 equal to x2. So definitely this implies, so f is 1 1 1 1. Definitely. Then how to show onto? Just now I have proved one example already. So proving onto is like this. So we have to go in the reverse order. That means I have to catch hold of one element in the codomain. So let y be in R. Then what I have to show is this y is the image of some real number which is here. So now such that f of x equal to y. Now my question is now, is it possible to produce an element x which should be a real number which is here? There's a question. So this should be done like this. It is a, you can make it a rough scheme like this. Let us say f of x equal to y. That means it is 3x minus 2. This will be equal to y. So 3x will be equal to y plus 2. Then x will be equal to y plus 2 divided by 3. Now before writing here, let me explain one thing. Is x a real number? If yes, then my job is done. See, whenever 3x minus 2 equal to y and y is a real number, if you add 2 here, since it is a real number, still it is a real number. If you divide also, it is a real number. So definitely this belongs to R. Where is this x now? It is here because same. So now x equal to, if I take y plus 2 by 3, definitely it is in R. Already f of x equal to y, but I have not showed this one here, but here assumption is there. So f of x equal to y, but I will show once again. Also f of x equal to, now see, it is by definition 3x minus 2, but substitute now. X is now 3 into x y plus 2 divided by 3, then minus 2. So what happens? This 3 cancels, and then we get y plus 2 minus 2. This is y. Definitely, therefore, x is the pre-image of y. Since y is an arbitrary number, it is true for any real number which is here, which establishes it is onto. Therefore, this function is both 1, 1 and onto. Hence, it is bijective function. Hence, it is bijective function. So, let me take one more example and conclude. Say f is a function from R to R defined by f of x equal to, say, x square plus 1. Is it bijective? If I ask, definitely it is not bijective because it is not 1, 1 in the first place. F of minus 1 is minus 1 square plus 1, which is 2, and f of 1 is 1 square plus 1, this is also 2. So this implies definitely f is not 1, 1. So when it is not 1, 1, it cannot be bijective because it should be both. Now one more question we can ask, is it onto? It is not even onto, because you take f of x equal to x square plus 1, this number is always positive. When it is 0, it is 1, and for any other value, it is more than 1. That means in the real number, all the negative numbers this side, they are not images. So this function is a very good example which is neither 1, 1 nor onto. But the question here is, of course, we wanted to test whether it is bijective or not. It is not bijective. So with this, let me conclude today's lesson. But before that, let me just sum up what we have done so far. We started with the function in the last lecture. Then we defined what is 1, 1. What is 1, 1. Then today we defined what is onto. These two. Then if a function is both 1, 1 and onto, that is called bijective function. Bijective function. Then you should also know the method for 1, 1 definition. You have to remember, using the definition we can prove 1, 1 or not. Onto also, using the definition we can prove. So this much is the concept so far we have developed. In the next lecture, let us take a few examples where we have to decide sometimes whether the given function is bijective or not. Sometimes we have to decide whether we have to prove whether it is, prove that it is bijective. So these are the things let us do. But before that, let me just give you an idea. In the first PUC, you have studied lot of functions in the second chapter. For example, let me just make a mention of it. Greatest integer function x we have taken. Then mod function we have taken. Then signum function we have taken. For example, f of x equal to minus 1, 0, 1, x negative, then x equal to 0, then x equal to more than positive, etc. And we can even take f of x equal to sin x. Trigonometric function we have studied. So lot of such functions we have studied. So now it is quite interesting. You can take all those functions and then test whether it is 1 1 or whether it is on 2. How many of them are bijective? Everything we can test. So that is what we shall do in the next class. Till then, bye.